Companion, you've got the edgeable word stamps and dies. Now these are really cool. Crafter's Companion is famous for their edgeable dies. Well, this is the first time with the statement words such as laugh and thankful, and what's exciting is that this is brand new. We are very limited on this one. Those edgeable word dies are those dies that you can use on the edges of your paper, so it's a different, unique die. And today, for this day only, $29.95 for flexible payments, already 6,000 gone today. So we have the final 1,000 left. If you want those edgeable dies, you gotta get in quickly. You can start pre-ordering now. 008515 is your item number. We want to talk about Sarah Davies because she makes paper crafting fun and simple. She launched this brand while she was, I think, 21 and in college. I wish that I was that aggressive and inspired in college. I was just trying to survive, woman. Well, I mean, maybe I should be curtsying. What is that?
Oh, yes, darling. You should absolutely
that was
be
William.
curtsying. Oh, yes. That was William. That was me with my 50-pound baby bump.
How amazing.
2 days before I give birth, waddled up to him in my 4-inch stilettos, had to do the curtsy and then had to do the waddle backwards without falling up because you can't turn your back on royalty.
Oh, is that right?
Waddle backwards, even though I was literally
And what was that? What did you get?
So I got what's called an MBE. I am officially a member of the British Empire. And basically, the Queen selects like about 1,000 people a year to recognise and thank them for what they do for the country.
Amazing. Well,
so I got to go down to Buckingham Palace and my mum was there with a big hat and my dad cried all day and it was wonderful.
Of course. Well, you know what? And you deserve every little bit of it. You make us so happy. We want to hear from you too. If you want to come on in and become part of the show, talk to Sarah. This is the time to talk to royalty. It's 1-866.
I'm not quite
376
Lovely that she thinks I am.
Let's dive in, Sarah, because we have so much that we want to show.
For this hour. We've saved this one. We've got some of the best items that we've saved all day for this hour. When I knew you and I were together, I planned this whole show around that.
She says that to all of us. No, but I think she does love me because you left me chocolate, so I love you.
We always have fun, right. Statement words.
So for $21.95, that's a this day only price, we're getting a 5-pack of your expressions, right? Your statement words.
And you're going to choose which ones you're going to go for.
Okay.
So we're showing you the 3 different options. Well, what I found was, Leslie, we brought some really big statement word pieces a couple of months ago. Completely different font, completely different look. You could not get enough of them. And what I've realised is you're starved for all these, the words, the sentiments, the basics, but I don't do basics. So it was like, how could we take that and take it on a next level? So what I've done, for example, I've given you the word, so for example, the word love, but then we've also given you the outer wrap so that you can do this sort of shaded in effect, right?
Cool.
You don't have to do it all fancy. You can just relax. You know, so you can just take the word as it is. Or you can go and do that clever super thing again where you take the eye and you draw into the word awesome, right?
Like a ripple effect.
So we've got all these are all just different ideas. What is so great about these? We've so got it right with the font. I mean, the font is just so on trend.
So universal too, right?
It really is. I look at this. I mean, that looks fantastic for a kid's party. So if I take, for example, the word blessed, each one of these dies comes in 2 pieces. Okay. So what you've got is, you've got the inside die itself. So there's the blessed, and it's going to cut out blessed on its own. Okay. Then what you get is, you get the outer die. So this is the outside piece here, and I'm going to show you in the demo how you cut around the outside, and then how we do this clever staggering effect.
Oh, it's so cool.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you it first.
Yeah.
Once you've had your mind blown, then we can go and remind them what all the different choices are.
Yes.
Okay. Look, I didn't even get to show you most of the samples I had.
Now, of course, works with your Geminis, your Gemini Junior, but does it work? Is it compatible with any die cutting machine?
Every single die cutting machine that's out there. One of the benefits with this is though, right, if I show you the trick, because we're working with a Gemini, I can cut 3 layers of cardstock at once. Absolutely no problem, because it's got so much power. So if you're going to do the cheat way that I'm about to show you now, you're going to need to do it with your Gemini, right? Okay. So can you see what I've done? This is what we're going to make. We're going to make this card here. And I'm going to show you how to do the outer part first, and then we'll do the blessed. So you see these staggering? All I do first of all is I've cut 3 pieces of cardstock. Got it. And each time, can you see it's getting a little bit smaller? Same width, but they're getting a little bit shorter in the centre. And I've just held them together with a little bit of tape. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop the metal on because we really need a bit of crunch on here, right? Okay. And I'm going to take this die and line it up right in the centre. Now, the camera might not pick this up, but it's got 2 little, you can see them there, can't you? Little indentations, which allow you to get them lined up perfectly. Okay. Now, hold it in place with a little bit of low-tack tape because you don't want this moving as it goes through the machine. It's the same sandwich as always. It is just a thin metal die. I'm just really asking it to work hard by cutting 3 layers at once, right?
And that's, I mean, that's the beauty of the Gemini as well. You know that it takes the job, it does it well.
What I love about it is, what if it can't? What if you were being ridiculous and asking it to cut 10 sheets of cardstock, right? Computer says no. All it does is it feeds it so far in, says, oh, sorry, that's too many, stops, and
pushes
sends it
back out.
It's not a talking machine. It doesn't quite do that. but you've got the idea, right? Now, can you see? So it's gone through there. It hasn't quite gone through the 3rd layer, but you know what? If I send it through a 2nd time, I'll get it through. But I am taking the mickey here a little bit now. When you do it, please will you use low-tack tape, not the high-tack tape that I've just used here, right? You're going to pop out, here we go, you're going to pop out all, well, it has gone through 3 layers. I shouldn't have underestimated it, right? Pair of scissors, which I don't appear to have. I tell you what, I am so organised but unorganised. Let's assume you've taken your scissors, somebody will run on with a pair for me in a second, and you're just going to cut along here, right? And you're going to cut along there. There's some scissors coming in here now after I've, but you'll get the idea. And watch this. This is the super clever bit. So when we take this off, right, and then we larrow all these together. Did you see that?
Cool.
Want me to do the other side? So if we take off the little bit of tape, this is crying out to have a big embellishment put on here now, right? And then all you do is you just line them all up at the bottom, which then gives it that little stage piece at the top, right?
Cool?
Now, in case I did this in true Sarah style, here was one I prepared earlier, right? just in case. So let me show you how you'd put this card together, okay? Let me show you that again for anyone who missed it. You've got them all lined up at the top.
Right.
Push it together, and it's going to give you that stagger at the bottom, right? Push it together, it's going to give you that stagger at the top. So the whole card comes together by taking this, lining these up on the bottom and then on the top, right?
That's right.
And then what you're going to do is you're going to use this bit here, you're going to use your waist and you're going to die cut the word blessed out of the waist.
Okay.
Right, so I've done the die cutting and I've sent them through my Xyron machine, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to take them one at a time so that I can shadow them, right?
So you put the adhesive with the Xyron,
straight through, and this is just going to go and sit beautifully. Now I know I haven't stuck this down, but it's just to give you the idea, and you'll totally see this coming together. So I've got the beautiful word blessed, but then I've got this really clever staggered part going up around there. So that shows you how you get that whole kind of look and feel to it, and it just draws the eye. I've never seen this before. I think just the word blessed, just to get the settings, I think is brilliant. So, but then to get the extra outside pieces.
Of course. And so the blessed was part of the love choice.
So do you want me to show you that through? So in the love, you are going to get love, you're going to get smile, cherish, friends, and then you've got that blessed at the bottom that you just used as well, okay?
So that one's called
all of those,
love.
And that is your love. And every time you're getting that outer piece as well, so it just gives you that nice shadow if you want to do it like this. Then in the everyday, you're getting thanks, hello, relax, adventure, and dream. Okay. Always in that lovely, you know, handwritten side. Do you know the font? It's all about that brush lettering. It's that kind of look.
And did we sell out of the Celebrate? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, we got so Celebrate on this side. There
Celebrate's over here. So in the celebration, you've got enjoy, party, which I think is a really useful one. You've got celebrate, awesome, and then the congratulations.
So remember, you get 5 of them with their outer parts as well, in whichever selection. So every day, celebrate or love. Your item number here, and it's a this day only price, you guys, is 008572. But these are super useful. They're done in that beautiful cursive, quality dies. We're talking near laser cut detail of your expressions. 008572 is your Crafter's Companion sentiment dies. Now, we are moving on to something that's so cool. I've never presented anything like this with you.
I've never done anything like this before.
So brand new, saved for this hour, for $19.95, you're getting stamps that basically build a scene, that create a landscape. They're so beautiful, you guys. And you get all of them. The rustic, the watermill, and the Tudor, you're getting all of it.
You're going to basically tell your own story. So I think you've got to look at the finished artwork, and then I'm going to have to work you back and teach you how to do it, okay? Every time you tell the story will be different, and it's all about building perspective. So for example, can you see this design here, right? So what you've got is you've got the barge in the foreground, then we've got the river, and then we've got and then can you see this is in the foreground and everything builds out behind it. And they're really easy to do. I'm going to show you the 3 designs we've got first of all. Like I said, it's not a choice of all 3 of these come included.
You're getting all of it, right?
So when you come down, you can see that you've got the Tudor house, we've got the barge scene, and then you've also got the one in the countryside. So these are the 3 different kind of stories that you're going to tell. Now, if you want to be an artist, I think I'm quite an artistic person, but I can't draw anything.
That's right.
This is the way to achieve it,
and
right?
it is, and you're basically building landscapes, like these beautiful building, and for $19.95, you're getting all of that today.
It's really unique and different. Now, I'm going to start with a really easy one, then we're going to progress onto something more advanced, okay? So can you see, and this is all being coloured, by the way, with them aqua pencils that are on there.
By the way, those aqua watercolor pencils from Sarah, every time you bring us pencils, they are blow down the doors. That is artist, professional quality, pure pigments. Talk about precision and watercoloring if you want those.
You love them pencils,
they are available. Okay.
Right, so here is the different stamp set with all the different stamps. So you've got the scene with the watermelon, you've got the trees that can go behind, we've got stones, we've got a little bit of the lake and whatnot. So I'm looking at this, and to create this, I'm going to start off with the watermelon, because it's the bit that's in the foreground, and then I'm going to put the trees behind. Okay. So how you work, you always start off with whatever's in the front first.
Okay.
I know it seems back to front, but you start off with the thing that you see first. So I'm going to ink up the watermill.
Okay.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to stamp it, and I'm using the rocker blocks. I find they're much easier to work with. So we're going to stamp it like this onto the front of the project. So you can see I've got that beautiful impression. Now, here's what you need to do.
Gosh, look at that. Looks hand-drawn.
It is hand-drawn.
Gosh, beautiful.
Just people don't know that I never drew it. So I've stamped it again on a little bit of paper. And what you're going to do is you're going to cut it out, what's called fussy cutting, and then just put a little bit of low tack adhesive on the back. So it's just a spray adhesive. So this then acts as a mask. So what I do is I mask over where we've already stamped. Then you can stamp in the background, okay? So then, see, we're getting a bit of a panic now. Is that all that's left?
Well, we're counting backwards now with the 980 left, but that's okay.
Well, you haven't even seen the great demo yet, right? So now here's the thing. You know, I always like to work back to front upside down. I'm not that good when it comes to this. So I'm going to have to look at what I'm doing, right? So are you ready? So I'm going to stamp some trees, but I want them to be behind. Can you see? So they go partially over my mask. And then I'm going to do the same here. I'm going to put a little bit more ink, and I'm going to stamp some trees just going up behind here, right? And then what happens is, when I peel off my mask, the trees appear to be in the background.
Oh my gosh,
Can you see that? Right? So you're building up that scene all the time, and the trees are, and you can't see where the stamp finished.
Look how intricate that is.
Isn't that awesome? Right. Now, I'm realising I've only got 2 minutes. 2 minutes to sell out, so I'm just going to quickly cut to the one. I've used some of the other stamps to stamp the little bit of the lake and the little bit of these are all the other pieces that are included. And all you're going to do is you're going to stamp it up.
And you used your aqua blend pencils with this?
Aqua blend. So this is how it was to start with, and then when you colour it in, this is what it's going to look like.
And Sarah, you know, I'm in love with the Tudor house that they're getting included.
Right, I'm going to do this one next.
It's one of my favorites. Look how beautiful this is.
Right, are you ready?
You're getting all of this today. I just got to keep repeating it. There's your item number for your pencils. It's a 24-pack, 565-996, 5-star rated. We've got different colors for you. We are counting backwards on this build-a-scene stamp set. That's my favorite.
Don't buy it on until after I finish this one, please, because I need to show you how to do this. Right. Think it through. So let's start off with the bit of the house. What's the bit right in the foreground? It's the bit with the wheelbarrow.
That's right.
Right? So let's get that stamp set in, okay?
So the wheelbarrow first.
Wheelbarrow first. Okay. See, you've got the hang of it already, right?
That's right.
So we're going to take the wheelbarrow, I'm going to put it on the acrylic block, and I'm going to ink that up, and we're going to stamp the wheelbarrow in the first position, right?
By the way, if you love those rocking acrylic blocks, it's a 2-piece set for $15.45. That's from Sarah as well in Crafter's Companion, so you can find those. They're called Rock-a-Block sets. There you go.
Right, so now I'm going to cover up my wheelbarrow, right?
You just mask it, right?
We're just masking it off, right? So then, what's next in here?
We take the house.
We're going to go into the house. You've got the hang of it already, right? So, you love that Tudor house.
I do.
Even though it's a nice big stamp, you know, especially if you're working with rocker blocks, you're going to get a perfect all-over stamp, right?
Right.
So we're going to take it, and we're going to put our house. Do you know what? I really should have stamped my wheelbarrow a little bit further down, but never mind. Should we go with the house here like this?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll try and get them lined up.
Because you put that mask, you can't goof it up.
just thinking you're in on top, right? So there's my house, right? Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to mask over my house. So we're going to take the house, we're going to mask the next bit, so you're just building up all the time. Then behind the house, we're going to put a couple of trees. So all we do is lift this off, right? Come in with the tree. Pop the tree down, a little bit of ink, right? And we want one tree coming off the side.
And while Sarah finishes, remember, you're getting the rustic stream, you're getting the watermill, you're getting the Tudor house. You're gonna build these beautiful scenes with this one set for a $20 bill. Sarah, that is beautiful.
Doesn't it? So you've got the Tudor house, you've got the trees in the background, you've got the wheelbarrow in the foreground.
Stamping is so fun.
Look at this one.
I don't know if I just love stamping and stamps and collecting
Isn't
them.
it? It really
Yes.
is. But I don't know if you've seen things like this before. I mean, let's look at the whole one.
Oh my
So it's the same. If you do the bit down here, actually, it's just all you had was the one with the two pieces. So all we did is we stamped the two pieces, right? We then masked over the two piece like this and stamp the two behind it again, okay? Then down here we had the little barrow. You stamp the one barrow, you're gonna mask over it and you're gonna stamp the other barrow. Now let me show you something really clever as well. See, it's got these bushes in the background. Let me show you how we did that. I took the tree, we don't have a brush, a bush, right? So I put the tree on sideways, right?
Oh, and you just made
And all
your
I
own
did
little
was
bush.
I made my own little bush, but you know what? It wasn't quite big enough. So all I did is I then took the mask and I put the bush, the mask over the bush.
And how did you make the mask again? Just stamping any type of paper, right?
Just stamp it and cut it out again. And so then if I stamp over a little bit more, when I lift this out, you can't tell that that is a bigger bush than what we needed to do.
And by the way, it is now sold out. We are counting you. Do not hang up. We got you. But look at this. You can make this now by yourself with this one set.
I mean, come on.
Oh my gosh. So we're going for a break.
Advanced level.
Quick
This is
little
so
look
clever.
at the edgeable dies coming up next.
Shop like a VIP with the Hsn Credit Card. Apply now and instantly get $10 off when you're approved. As an Hsn Card member, you'll get all kinds of perks, like extra flex on jewelry, beauty, and fashion purchases all day, every day. Plus VIP financing, VIP easy returns, exclusive offers, and there's no annual fee. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or search Hsn Card at hsn.com.
Sarah Davies is here with us this entire hour with her award-winning brand that makes crafting fun and easy. You're gonna wanna stick around. We still have so many surprises. In fact, those edge dies, the ones that you use over the edges and the folds of the paper, we just gave you a peek, over 200 gone. So final presentation coming up in a little bit. Stay in the ordering process for those. But right now we're doing the Spectrum Noir Harmony Water Reactive dies, your ink pad bundle, and you're getting how many here? It's a huge $250 value.
36. Now, I will tell you, this bundle has been put together as a result of you asking for it.
Okay.
Now, I'll show you how each of these ink pads come, right? They come in families. So, for example, the pink family, just like how Noir pens, have 3 colours to blend with. And I'm going to use this in a second, so you can go light, medium, and dark. So if you look at the actual board over here, you can see each colour family, we have a light, a medium, and a dark. Now, what we did was, we launched them all middle of last year, 3 colour sets. They're on the website, $19.95 for each colour set.
For 3, okay.
So many of you bought all 12 packs in one go. And then everyone kept saying, well, I want to do that, I want to do that. Can you not do a bundle? Can HSN not do a bundle on FlexiPay so we can afford it? So this was as a result of you asking.
I think I'm going to have to call it FlexiPay from now on.
Yeah.
I love it. It's FlexPay. FlexiPay is so much cuter. I'm going to talk to management. They need to change that.
It's cute, isn't it? Right?
But on FlexiPay, $39, that's less than what? Less than $2 a day to get all 37 of them.
And it's like buying, so all you're going to do really is like buying 2 sets.
Okay.
2 sets at a time, but you get all 12 sets in one go.
Good.
Right, why do you need 3 of the same colour? Now, it's about blending. It's about blending and getting a perfect ombre effect.
And what makes these so special? Because people are nuts over these. So why are these so special? Were they water reactive dyes? What is it?
So they are specifically made for blending, right?
Okay.
So they're really nice and juicy. In fact, look at that.
Oh my
Can
gosh, you can see it, yeah.
just how juicy they are, right?
Yeah.
So if I start and blend this across, right, you will see just how easily I can blend from one shade to the next. So we've got quite a mid shade, and then we come in for the fuchsia, which gets it a little bit deeper again, right? And I'm just going to blend the fuchsia into the previous. Can you see how they went straight from one into the next? And then we're going to go in with the very, very deep one, and I'm going to get that right again, nice and juicy. And we're going to come in now. How quick and easy was this to do?
Sarah.
So this is like a nice winey colour, right? So you've got real deep shades, and we've had that ombre effect from one straight down the other in seconds.
Oh my God.
Now, you know we say they're water reactive.
That's right.
What happens if I actually didn't want to paint her wings and I want them to be a little bit lighter? All I'm going to do is come in with a little bit of water, right? Put a little bit of water all over her wing there, the 2 wings. So I'm just getting that water in there. And then if I come in with some kitchen towel, I can actually just lift out the colour.
Oh my gosh,
can you
look
see?
how cool.
So all I'm going to do, a little bit of water again. The more water you put on, the more you can keep it, and you can see it's here, right? I'm just lifting it out. I can do the same on the toadstool. Pop that water on, give it time to soak right in, and then all you're going to do is lift it out.
Oh my gosh, look how cool.
Right? So that's what we talk about when we say it's water reactive.
So you are painting like a master artist, and it's just
With a
the
bit of
quality
water.
of these dyes,
Just
right?
the quality of the ink pad, right? So there you can see we've got that wonderful ombre effect.
Oh my gosh.
Now, that's one thing. Now, that is blending. That is taking 3 colours in the same colour family. What about when you just want to go all over and pick any colours you want, right? Here I've got a nice background. So let's have a look. Let's get, let's have a look. We've got a bit of orange here. Do you know, these are all my new ink pads. These are all my
We didn't
new
even
ones.
prep some for you.
Do you want to get me some yellow? Do you want to get me some yellow out?
I will get you some yellow.
I'll get some orange. Now, here's the thing, right? I can go straight from one shade into the next.
And Sarah, while you do that, let's say hi to our caller. Caller, you're live on the air. Who are you and where are you from? Hello, caller?
Hello, hello.
We have
Is there
somebody on the line.
anybody there?
Hello?
Oh, am I next?
Hi, you're on. You're on live. Welcome. What's your
Oh,
name?
yes. Oh, okay. I was calling because, Sarah, you have outdone yourself this time.
Oh, thank you.
I can't believe it. You have really, really just helped me out as an artist because I draw. And
Right,
those,
really?
build a scene, almost passed out.
Right.
And you can draw.
Yeah, and the ink, and then the 3 shades of light, medium, dark pens. Oh.
Do you know what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to take you all on a journey. I'm trying to get you started, and then whatever your level of, because it's never about a level of ability, it's about a level of confidence. So I'm trying to build your confidence up, get you going and doing something really clever.
And I'd like to know, who are we speaking to? Where are you from? Who are you?
My name is Jules, and I'm in Texas.
Hi.
And I tell you, this is going to save me so much time.
Yeah.
Time.
I can believe it. It's just, and the thing is, have you gone for the ink pads today, or have you just been going for the stamps, or what have you been getting?
I have the inks, and then I have the build-a scene.
The build-a scene.
I cannot
fabulous.
wait to get the build-a scene.
Right, Jules? I'm in love with that thing, and I didn't get my hands on it, so I'm a little jealous right now. Jules, so since you are a fan of Crafter's Companion, would you tell everybody the quality, everything you've received? Have you been pleased?
Oh, okay. Yes, I have. I have just about everything that she has made since, like, what, 5, 6 years ago.
Oh, fabulous.
As card making, I didn't want to get into it, but I started getting into it, and then you do a couple cards, and you go, okay, I'm tired. This, I could probably do 50 cards in a day.
Sarah makes it really easy.
How
This
fabulous.
is great.
Well, Jules, that speaks volumes that you keep coming back, that you trust Sarah for more, and we really appreciate you taking a moment to say hi.
Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you for coming to America.
Hey, do you know, I love it. Well, I think you can tell that every time I come, can't you? It's never much of a chore for me here.
Thank you, Jules.
Okay, thank you.
We appreciate your time. Have a wonderful day. Do you see, this is an actual artist saying that you've made her life so much easier.
Do you know, that's pretty, I'm pretty chuffed about that, I'll not lie.
Yeah.
Right, so all I'm doing is building up, starting with the lighter, building through to the darker. Let's go off piece a little bit. Let's have a bit of blue in here, right? So now I can mix any of these. The difference is all of these ink pads are blendable ink pads. So you know you can pick any colours up and blend them together. Now, the shades that I'm working with, these blues and these grey, can you see I'm applying them with this sponge? If you don't already have one of these, we have them available. We do like a set that has the various different...
What are they called?
It's called the Spectrum Noir Ink Pad Accessory Set.
Okay.
Does what it says on the tin, right? So I just wanted you to see, even though I haven't used colours from within the same colour family, look how we've got to there, right? And then again, because you've got that water reactivity, all I'm going to do is I'm going to come on with a little bit of this, drop it into here, and we can go in again and pick up out that ink.
Now
Look
remember, you're getting the entire set. We're literally 3 of the blues, 3 of the dreamy blues, the cool neutrals, the summery yellows. You're getting every color your heart could desire in these water reactive inks. All of them, did you say 36 of them?
36 colors.
36, $199.95. You will have this collection. You will use it so much. So it's a lot of product that you're getting here today. And if you want to use it in FlexPay, it's $39.95. There are some of your finished products, Sarah. Really beautiful.
Do you know, and the thing is, how vibrant are the colours?
That's right.
How incredibly vibrant are the colours? You're going to be blending them together, you're going to be mixing them, and really, doesn't matter what colours you pick up, they're going to blend beautifully because the ink pads were formulated to give that perfect blend.
That is a $251 value, not here for our event price. It's $199.95. If you want to order it, it's $644-029, and you can break it down into monthly payments, $39.99 on any debit or credit card. One price to ship all your craft goodies today. Remember, $5 to ship your entire cart. So order now, $644-029. We're moving on, and these are the edge dies. Now, we just gave you a peek right when we started the show. Over 200 spoken for. People were waiting for these, and they're different and exclusive and special dies, right?
Completely unique. Let me show you. This is what you're going to be doing, okay? The whole idea is with each one of these dies, Leslie, what you've got is you've got a die which is it's going to cut out, but can you see, like all of our edgeable dies, it doesn't cut along the bottom, so it stays connected. So that if you're doing cards like this, you can see it actually stays connected into the card when we work with it. So it means you can build these in on the side, it means you can build them in, same die, on the top of your card, okay? And not only do you get the edge dice that says hugs, but within each set, as well as the die, you get hugs, and then sending, so we're gonna have sending hugs, or hugs are always the answer, so you get the stamps that go with it. So it's hugs are always the answer in this case. Now, in the collection, you are getting hugs, you're going to get happy and birthday, right? You're also going to get, well, you can see them there, love. You've got thanks. You've got hello. That's all 6 of them, isn't it? Yes,
Yeah. So birthday, love, happy, hello, thanks, and hugs. Each of them with 3 pieces each. By the way, you see how it says auto ship on top? With auto ship,
can we quickly show you?
It's 3 additional shipments, April, June, and August. However, we only have auto ship available right now, Sarah. So if you want auto ship, if you don't want the auto ship, don't let this deter you.
You can always
cancel anytime.
Cancel it just if you decide auto ship's not for you and you just want the 6, brilliant. But look at this, in June, you're going to be getting the party, the smile, the friends, and then later on in the year, in August, we're getting into dream, cute, believe. And the idea is you will build up your collection. So you'll start and then completely build it up, right? So let me just run you through all the different designs you've got. So there's your happy. So can you see again, what we've done is we've cut it, it's stayed connected into the card, and then we've just cut an aperture around the top. So we've done the same with happy, and then we've done exactly that with hello. When I show you this, the penny will drop and you'll be like, oh my life, this is incredible. So there's love. Can you see? This was actually cut across that fold.
Come on, with Valentine's Day coming up.
Folded over and brought in. Your happy and your birthday, they've been done and left connected in the side of the card, right? Now, I'm going to show you how you do it, right? What I've got is, I'm going to show you how to do this card here. So we've got thanks, but it's cut. I just think that's so different. To have thanks cut into the front of the card. This is my favourite type of card to do with any of our edgeable dies, okay? So all you do is you take your card and it's cut already to a 6x6. Now, that thanks, I've drawn myself a little pencil line on so that I can line that up beautifully along here, right? And then I'm going to hold that in place with a little bit of tape. Now, you don't want to cut through both layers, and of course they're going to cut an absolute dream in your Gemini. However, you know, if you don't have a Gemini, they will work with all other different die cutting machines that are out there on the market, right? So don't let that stop you.
That's right.
However, I know most of you, 120,000 Geminis have sold now.
And by the way, this Crafter's Companion Twist and Pop card making, was that the Twist and...
that was it? Is it sold out?
I think it's
That's
only 100 left. That's what
you made the card with.
And I made it first time ever. Super easy. Only 100 left, you guys, if you want it.
Expert demonstration. Right. So, can you see? So it cuts the thanks, stays connected here. So all you do now, right, is you come in with your scissors, and we're going to cut from the outside to the start of the die, right? And then we're going to cut down the front of the card. Is the penny dropping?
Yes.
Once it drops, you're like, my word.
I want them.
I want them. This is incredible. Can you see? So there is my thanks cut into the front of the card. And then all I've done, literally, put a little bit of paper behind just because I really want to show it off. And then, of course, you've got a bunch. You've got thanks, a bunch. So what we can do is we can just stamp the a bunch and finish off the whole card like this.
It looks like those letters are floating, and that's just it. Even if you have sentiment dies, you don't have the ones that are made for the folds of the cards, the ones that look as if they're floating. And so everybody's jumping in today.
I had never seen anything like this. I mean, they may have been, but when I had the vision, I thought, we are world famous for our edgeable dies. What about if we take them and do them in a really trendy blocky board? Are you ready for this? Look, and it interconnects to shut together, right? Because we've cut the thanks in there, and then that is just going to interconnect and tweak in there. So now for a gift card or something, that's just incredible.
Now remember, this is this day only price of $29.95. We are close to, so we started with about, what? We've sold about 6,000. That's the final amount left.
All there is.
We're gonna count backwards now, 1,300. That is all we have. And Sarah, this is different. This is unique. So even everybody that's already got a huge die collection, they're still diving in.
Like this.
That's right.
Haven't. That's why I think it's been so popular. Now, can you see again? There's that hugs. All you do is you take the hugs, you would place it in the front of the card, right? Die cut it through, and then just cut along here and along there, lift it out. You see, the penny's dropped now. You have totally got it. Should I show you something else clever that you can do with them?
And by the way, remember, you're getting birthday, love, happy, hello, thanks, and hugs. You're getting all of those right now for shipment.
And the auto ship, once you get these, you will absolutely love them. And the great thing is you'll have the auto ship. You can always slow it down. You can always cancel a one, but it's the only way you'll be able to get the extras.
That's right, and you'll get a shipment in April. One in June and one in August.
Yeah, June is your party, smile, and friends, and then the one coming in August has got Believe, Cute, and Dream.
Oh my gosh.
They amazing. Right, I'm going to use the Believe one. So, one of the other things you can do is cut over the folds of a card. So I love all of our edgeable dies. Can you see? This is cut over the fold here like this. Isn't that so super clever? So all you do to do this sort of card, okay, is I've got the whole card ready. So can you see I've done the top bit, and then this is ready. I just haven't folded it yet because we're going to put the cut into it first, right? So let's do birthday instead. So I can take this in, I just lie birthday on the top, so it's going to cut over the edge. Hold that in place with a little bit of tape, right? And I'm going to send that through my machine.
Okay, so you do your sandwich. Do your
sandwich. It's just exactly the same sandwich. These are just thin metal dies, so they're just going to work in exactly the same way that all your other thin metal dies do. Listen how hard that's working. This is the beauty of having it with the Gemini. It does all of the work for you.
But still compatible with your die cutting machine. So if you don't have the Gemini, you should get one. But if you don't have one, it's okay. It's okay because they're really great quality dies. Your item number on the Gemini, if you'd like that also, by the way, that's your Gemini Go. It's 621410.
Yep.
This is the machine Sarah's working on right now.
I'm working on the Junior
there you
now.
Go.
Yep, and we've got the full presentation actually of the Go later on tonight. So all I've got is I've got that birthday standing up, So you can see I've got a fold at the bottom and then I've got the piece at the top. So all I'm going to do to make it really stand out is put this piece in here. In fact, I've got a little bit of
background.
A little bit of background because
pop.
you wanted, that's exactly what you want to do. And to make that jump off, and then of course you'll use the stamp sets that go with it. So it doesn't have to just say birthday. You can have birthday and then all the other pieces that go with it. You can, if you want to make that stand out a bit further, you could cut out an extra piece, stick it over the front of that. But that's the birthday.
Cool.
That same exact design done with one of your auto ships that's coming up there. Believe you can achieve anything.
Now remember, if this says auto ship, if you're not interested in auto ship, you don't have to fret because you can cancel at any time. That's all we have available is the auto ship. You can still, but once you get the first set, I'm just saying, you're gonna wanna keep the next ones because it's 3 additional shipments and now you have all of them, okay? So with auto ship, you get one in April, you're gonna get the June, and then you're gonna get August.
Right, come on, I'm gonna just try and inspire you with the last few cards because this is the last chance you're gonna ever get to see it, really. And this is a world launch.
Well, final quantities right here, final presentation.
Take them over the top of the fold like you've just seen us do. Build them into the front of your cards. I mean, how clever is that? And it's actually connected in to that easel card bit that we've done, okay? Again, that's over the top this time, lift it up. We've got where we've just done birthday, 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 birthday all the way down. I think that looks really cool and trendy.
Ooh,
I think, do you know, I mean, an easel card where it's cut into the front of the card.
Come on, how great is that?
That is just so clever. Taking it across the front diagonally. Every card you've ever seen me do, by the way, with one of our edgeable dies, you can do with this. It's all done, but it's so clever that it's always connected in. Right?
Oh,
always connected in. Go on, should we show? I've got a couple of seconds to quickly show you the designs again. You're getting happy birthday, or you can obviously do birthday wishes. Sending lots of love, or love is all we need. You've got happy birthday, or you can do thoughts I sent your way. We've got hello friend, or hello from me to you. Sending hugs, or hugs are always the answer. Thanks a bunch, and thanks a million.
Now, it's item number 008515. Remember, it's not only the dies, the edgeable dies, but you're getting the stamps that coordinate with each of your sentiments and your words. So I hope you jump in before they're gone. How many now, Allison? Ooh, yeah. 500?
Is that
so
it?
On its way out, final presentation. Thank you for your calls. We are moving straight along to the Crafter's Companion 3D embossing folders. $24.95 is our event price. Also, only planned airing of the day, so I'm feeling kind of special, and I think we should too, because we had to save stuff for this hour.
I'm going to, before I even show you what the designs are, right, I'm going to just do one through the machine, right? 3D embossing. Regular embossing is flat, raised, flat. 3D embossing is sculpted into the embossing folder.
What?
So, if I take this, have a little feel of it, and you can tell, you can feel it sculpted, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to put our cardstock inside. Now, 3D embossing, what you're going to do is you're going to use your base plate and your magnetic, and then you're going to use your top plate. Okay. And we're going to send this through the machine. Now, yes, again, these will work in all your different machines. However, the sheer amount of pressure in the Gemini is unrivaled and is more than any other machine on the market. So you put them through this, you're going to get more shaping, more embossing, and then this...
Oh my, it looks quilted.
Doesn't it look quilted?
Oh my gosh.
This is why I had to show you it.
You're right, and it is different.
Isn't it?
It's different from embossing, you're right.
It's not what you expect. You've got to touch it.
As Sarah says, the penny dropped.
Out and touch it.
The penny dropped.
We've got lots of pennies this hour, haven't we?
So you're getting these fabulous 3D background designs.
2 choices.
Okay.
Right, so the one that I'm doing here is coming from this collection here. These are really clever, like your geometric shapes, right? So there's the one that I just used, which is the one, it's called, what's the official name?
Geometric.
Studded leather.
So studded leather, correct.
Yeah. You've also got, there's the geometric triangles. This is going to just mess with your brain. I'm going to do one of these for you as well, right?
We get the basket weave.
Which looks, if you do that technique where you put the ink in the folder, my word, this is phenomenal. Then you also get the seamless wave. So it's brilliant for like under the sea type effects.
Okay, so these are more of your geometrics. And then on the other side of the table, we've got what we call the floral lace, right?
Oh, these are just the pretty designs. designs, okay? So all of these, again, and I'm gonna put one of these through so you can just see how incredible this lace is. So again, when you actually emboss this, that is the sort of effect. Now, can you see that some things appear to be in the background and other things look like they're in the foreground of the design?
Oh my gosh.
That's what's so clever about these folders, right? Come on, should we send one of them? Should we do one of those on like a nice high?
Yes, please. And remember, it's $24.95 for your choice. Because of the FlexPay at $6 and change, you could get both sets and still be at under $15 on a credit card flex payment. That's what I would do because it is different. From all the embossing folders I have, and I don't have very many, this is different. This is different.
Do you know, and the thing is with 3D embossing, you can get different levels of design and you can get some things that look quite good and then other designs like the ones that you saw that just were made to be made in 3D, right?
Amazing.
These ones here, I want you to come and look really carefully at this.
Oh my gosh.
Can you see that we've got something in the background, something in the foreground? Yep. So it looks like you have that netting in the background. And then there's swirls on top of it, there's flowers on top of that. That's all done with one embossing folder.
Oh my gosh.
One embossing folder. That's, and here's what I think is really impressive. You can get these results at home. Previous to this, all you've been able to do is get these sort of results working, you know, if you were doing this, if you went to the store. If you went to the store and had, you know, store-bought cards that were embossed, they would have the 3D embossing, right? Or you would have to buy papers ready embossed. All I'm doing, and what I love about embossing folders is you don't think of them like this. When I say to you a tool, you think my Gemini is a tool, my paper trim is a tool. You don't think my embossing folder is a tool, but it is because you invest in this once, and what it's doing is,
gosh, look at this.
If you wanted,
come close, look at this.
It would create 1 million of these sheets for you.
Oh my gosh.
It will never run out. You can put it through and through and through that machine.
Oh my gosh, you have to. So remember, that you're seeing there are the geometric triangles. Remember, it's part of the geometric set. Of course, if you want the other pretty lace-like ones, that one's called floral lace. It's $6.20, already an update, yes? So geometric, only a few hundred left.
Is that all we've got?
It is the most popular and it is the most limited. It's item 098492. Remember, you have the floral lace available as well. Let's take a moment to say hi. Hello, you're live on the air. Who's our caller?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, ladies. How are you today?
Who do we have on the line? Who do we have the pleasure?
This is Dieta from California.
Hi there, Dieta.
Hello, Dieta. Thanks for calling.
I have these edgeable word stamp and die sets. I got them today. They were delivered.
Oh, do you know,
You know what,
so many
Sarah?
of you order ahead. Tell us what you think of them.
This deal is unbelievable. I mean, I would pay $100 for all of these.
They're so good, right, Dieta?
Yeah, I just can't wait to use them. And I have the Gemini, which is a must-have in a crafting room.
Thank you. Do you have the big one or do you have the junior?
I have the big one.
Yep, brilliant. Do you know, the great thing is everything I'm doing is always going to work on that machine and give you colossal results.
Nothing's ever gotten stuck.
The
I never had to go backwards on it.
That's right.
But I'm working on a card today with your frame card making kit. Which was another one of your amazing kits.
Oh, Dieta, and would you tell everybody that's new to Crafter's Companion and the lovely Sarah Davies?
I have never, ever been disappointed. And I want to give a little hint. I go to YouTube and I look up Crafter's Companions tutorials. I transfer it onto my big TV and I craft and watch as I go along.
Oh my
what
gosh.
a great idea.
So, Dieta, it's like having Sarah with you, right?
Yes,
So nothing's intimidating.
I can rewind it, I can stop it, do a little bit, forward it. It just works out really great.
You tell everybody as well.
Tutorials.
I talk a little bit slower on YouTube as well, don't I?
Yeah.
You please tell everybody I'm not this hyper on YouTube.
Yeah, no. but this edgeable set, this is a must-have. I tell you, I can't wait to use it.
Do you know, I can't wait to see either, Dieta, what you do. Do you know what you should do? I think, Dieta, as a member, if you love any of our products, we have a Facebook group called Fans of Crafter's Companion on HSN.
Fans of
Go
Crafter's
and join
Companion
our group.
on HSN.
Do a little
Dieta,
search
please
for us
do
on
that.
Facebook. I'm pretty sure Dieta's in there. I've seen, I recognize that name.
And share your products. Thank you, Dieta, for that call. Update, Geometric is gone.
I was just about to do you another
But
demo.
it's okay, because Sarah's been working. I mean, look at
I've been doing.
this. And so what was this, that gilding? Or what did you use there
Oh,
to
a little
give it
bit of
that?
gilding wax. We've got the gilding wax in stock on the website.
That sold out
Do you know
too
what I
last
love
time you and
about
I were
this,
together.
right?
Look at that.
Look at this in the background. So this is a very soft emboss in the background. Then you've got the flowers which appear on top of it. Then when we look down at this part here, can you see those little elements? They actually look curved. Yeah. That is the difference. With a regular embossing folder, all you're going to do, and do you know what, it was great. When people first started embossing, we thought embossing was the best thing since sliced bread.
Yes, and it's fine and it's beautiful, but when you want to take it up, I mean, it literally looks like you applied a piece of lace or an applique on top. Like it's just layers and layers of all this beauty. So remember, the floral lace is available for you, and with the floral lace, you're going to get the cable knit, the Chantilly lace, the Venetian lace, and the contemporary lace. You get them all for $24.95.
Oh, I haven't got a cable knit in here. Let's have a look. I'll pop this one through. I think the cable knit is the only one I haven't got out to demo. But each,
I'd love to
I
see
just
that.
think, do you know what? Let's, we can do this, can't we? Yeah, we're live on air. Let's get this open. Let's pinch this open and let's do a cable knit, right? Oh yeah, we do have scissors, don't we? Right. Do you want to open that up and show everyone what it looks like?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're really good at the grand reveal now, aren't you? Yeah, you
I
show
could do
them
this part.
what the grand reveal looks like.
So look at this. Let me see if I can see, but you're so much better at this than I am. Do you see that?
It still looks great, doesn't it?
Oh my gosh. So you see it's it does. It looks like the layering or the fishnet underneath. And then look at all that dimension. Oh, there, got it.
That is it. And I love some in the background, some in the foreground, multiple different layers,
this
right?
is like taking embossing to the next level, right?
Cable knit, right? So you're looking at, all we've got is plain, we just push these inside the packaging so that you can see them a little bit easier on the camera. Always with your Gemini, you're coming in with the base. You're then gonna put your magnetic and then the top plastic shim. That's your sandwich. Your base, your embossing folder with the design inside, your magnetic, and then the clear frosted plastic shim, okay?
Feed it right through.
You're going to pop it in. If for any reason it doesn't take how you want it to, flip it upside down.
Okay.
I don't know why, but for some reason, with every one of these, when I flip them upside down, machine seems to feed them loads easier.
Okay.
I cannot tell you why. My engineers cannot
He
tell
likes
you
it the
why,
other way. She
right?
likes it the other way. Oh, that's so gorgeous.
Come on, it
that
was
literally
totally worth
looks like
taking
fabric.
that to back, doesn't it? Now, you imagine doing this with ink inside the embossing folder to get that dimensional look, to make this look like a jumper. You imagine if you've got a die cut or you do a card that is the shape of a jumper and then emboss this to it. Craft card with a little bit of ink on.
Now we also have the Gemini 4-pack of foil rolls, which is different too, right?
Yes.
So this is not the cardstock,
Nope.
but the foil rolls people have been asking about because we're loving the shimmer on everything.
Foiling.
Just makes everything elegant.
Foiling, one of the biggest, hottest trends that came through 2018 and is continuing right through 2019. We've got something immense coming up that we're saving by the end of the show. On that vein to show you.
So if you want these beautiful, 098492 is your item number on your embossing folders, your 3-dimensional floral lace set. We have moved on to the Crafter's Companion Quirky Sentiment Clear Stamp Set. And this is really cool, Sarah.
We saved this one for this hour too.
Isn't that nice? It's a versatile stamp set. They're easy to use, easy to store. What are we getting here included? Are we getting ink as well on this one? Oh, we do.
Yes.
We get
you get all of these stamps. You get the ink to go with
the
it.
black ink. Okay.
And let's have a look. The ink is just down here, right?
Okay,
so it's a great kind of starter set for someone who's new.
These are cool.
Aren't they? You would love these
the
for your
Prosecco.
girlfriends. I thought that would be right up your street.
Oh yeah, and chocolate, coffee, and gin. Forget it. I'm all over that.
So all you do is you stamp it, pop the Prosecco. It's Thursday, so whatever day you go around to your friend's house, you go to party or whatever, okay? I'm smiling because you're my I'm laughing because there's nothing you can do about it, right? So all you do is then add in friend, daughter, mother, sister, whatever it is,
love
okay?
it.
And then there is no situation that cannot be improved with chocolate, glitter, girl talk, shopping, gin, coffee, you know, whatever it is. And they are so easy to do.
so cool.
Right? But have a look. So here's the whole idea and how it works, okay? I'm going to take this. You get this, our special ink pad included. So your $19.95 is the 3 collections of stamps, plus you are getting that ink pad, right?
So just the popping Prosecco is 8 pieces.
Yep.
The chocolate coffee gin is 7 pieces, and I'm smiling because it's 5 pieces. So what if that's like 15? That's 20 stamps.
That's a lot of stamps to
already, plus the ink for $19.95. That's insane.
I'm
You lost your
smiling
mind.
because
That's
you're
amazing.
yeah, it's
What a
great
value.
So I'm smiling because you're my, let's have a look. My sister would absolutely love this, right?
Aww.
So all I'm going to do, I'm smiling because you're my sister. I'm laughing because there's nothing you can do about it. So all we do is ink up sister, and then I'm just going to stamp sister in the gap. Right? And that's all you're going to do. You're going to add in and you're going to personalise.
I love
that. And then
that.
here we go. There is the finished card. All we've done is put a couple of extra little bits on it, and it's just a super quick and simple card.
These
right?
are cute. These are cheeky. They're clever. I love that.
Do you know what I think it is, right? We do so many beautiful florals, intricate vines, the butterflies.
And most people have those.
And they're beautiful. We
right?
never think to do anything that's just a little bit edgy, just a little bit funny. I mean, just have a look at these. Look, I mean, there are some super duper clever things in here. Pop the Prosecco. It's Wednesday. I think you need that one. Ready for tomorrow.
Yes, it's called 3-year-old twins. Of course I need that one.
I just have a 2-year-old one to manage. I don't know how you manage with the twins. There is no situation that cannot be improved with chocolate. But do you know how nice to do it?
Oh my gosh, I
as a
love
little wrap that goes round it, right? Look at this. What a great gift to somebody. There's no situation that cannot be improved with coffee.
Are you kidding?
Do you know what I thought we could do?
Sweet.
All I'm going to do, if I want to do, this is one of the other demos I was going to show you, right? Isn't this cute? And actually, it's really super simple. All you're going to do is you're going to stamp onto the front. There is no situation that cannot be improved with. So I've got my die in here, the stamp on here ready to go. And I think stamping is such, like you said, it's one of them, it gets totally forgotten about. It's something that, you know, we don't do many stamps as a business. And I keep thinking, you know, but it's so big stamping. We need to do more and more and more. There is no situation that cannot be improved with coffee. And then all I've done is I've actually made the card in the shape of a coffee.
Are you kidding?
So you can just, you know, you can just lay them up, and that's all
so
I've done.
Sweet. And you know, and you said something that's key. We have so many stamps. We love collecting stamps, but the cheeky ones, the quirky ones, the fun ones, the edgy ones, the ones that are wink wink, these are the ones we need to get our hands on.
Yep.
And you've got a great collection for us. It's literally 20 stamps that you're getting here today for $19.95. That's less than $1 a stamp. That's crazy. Can't get that at a craft store. 644072 is your item number. We are wrapping this one up. Of course, you can find all of Sarah's assortment of Crafter's Companion on hsn.com. So I know we're moving quickly. We've got the final 10 minutes in this hour. Still have a ton of wonderful items that we want to show you. So we're moving on, and where are we going next? Let's see. So we're going for the foil backgrounds
that we've been saving.
Oh, okay.
The big biggie that we've been saving just for this hour. And do you know what? So many people have been shopping ahead of us because I did a little cheeky preview of this on Facebook.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
So foiling, as we've been talking about, and 400, speaking to Sarah's point, already gone.
Is that
We've been
right?
talking about foiling finally being good. When you've been foiled, it's a good thing now. It's one of the hottest trends right now. Foiling adds that elegance, that little bit of sheen and shine to all your beautiful projects. And we've got a great set for you, don't we?
Let's have a look. I'm going to go straight in and foil it, right? Now, I know it only takes 10 seconds to warm up this die. So all I do is pop this on, put my lid on, and let's start the 10 seconds. Now, I'm going to go really simple. I'm just going to take a plain foil, and I'm just going to go into some black card. So all we do is, using the foil press, which we had a full presentation of earlier if you go and watch on the website, your foil goes face down. You then pop on your base cardstock. You are going to take this down. I counted down the 10 seconds, didn't I?
Yeah. Did you let it preheat?
No. I did the preheat. And do you know what? You think a foiling die stamp like this would take a lot longer than 10 seconds.
And that's your foil
really,
press bundle, by the way.
trust
It's a
us.
separate purchase, 632265. If you want to get the foil press, which is this guy here.
Are you ready? So when we now pull this off, this is giving you the most incredible, absolutely beyond perfect, intricate design in 10 seconds to warm, and then it's only taken 10 seconds to go through the machine.
Right, because it's got that gilded design to it instead of having to go in and hand gild. And
what a shame to waste this. What a shame. But we don't waste it.
Oh, I was going to say,
So
you would never throw that out.
I would never throw that out.
I know you, Sarah Davies.
We're going to warm this, right? Then what I'm going to put this onto some black card again, right?
Okay.
I'm just going to add another couple of pieces of black card just to give it a nice bit of pressure as we go through the machine. I've got on here, let's have a look, I'm sure I do have, yep, my magnetic mat. I'm going to give it 10 seconds again, so 10 seconds to warm through. The magnetic mat on there, because I haven't got the foiling die in here this time, right? So the depth of the foiling plate, I've replaced with the magnetic.
Okay.
There's my buzz gone off.
So you heated it up,
go through.
now we're going to feed it through the Gemini.
We're going to feed it through the Gemini. Now, I'm just showing you on paper. This goes, well, I'm a cardstock. You could be doing this on vellum, on faux leather. We can do this onto the glitter card, onto the mirror card, onto fabric.
What?
Oh, yeah. Let's have it. I'm going to have to show you this, and then I'm going to go and totally blow your mind again with the samples, right? Look at this.
Oh, my gosh, that was
not a jot. There's the waist.
No waste.
No waste whatsoever. There is the waist, and the waist is going. So we've just done those two in a matter of seconds. And is that not the most incredibly beautiful design?
Now, those are the pretty peonies.
Come on, I'm going to show you all of them
in this set, you're getting the peonies, the vintage lace. Of course, you'll be getting the paper crafting foil in the gold as well.
Yes.
Remember, the foil press is a separate purchase, as is the Gemini. So think about these if you're really serious.
If you've got the Gemini and the foil press, this is not, you can't afford to miss out on this. If you haven't, if you've got the Gemini and you've been thinking about going for the foil press, this will no doubt knock you over the edge.
Yeah, and if you're serious about foiling, finally, you're really into it, you got to have these.
Look at this. So this is using the two designs. So I did one, or this is one onto white, one onto black, right? Or what about doing one onto, this is onto like a mirror card and just a little bit cut out, same design. This is just onto a plain white background with a little bit of that Harmony ink around the outside. This has been done and then coloured in with the Harmony ink pads. Do you know what? You're starting to see everything coming together. The other design in this set is that beautiful background lace as well.
Oh my
I mean,
gosh.
it's just incredible.
So,
what about doing it onto acetate?
And remember, this is an auto ship as well.
Can we show them
right
all the auto
now,
ships?
you will get the peony, the vintage lace, and you're also getting your foil. With auto ship, you get 4 more shipments. You will get March, June, August, and October. Each shipment is $29.95 plus your $3.50. And this is your auto ship if you enroll in the auto ship.
this isn't. This is the second option. So here's what let's show you the auto ships, right? So in the new auto ship, so in March, we're going to send you this design. So you get the Moroccan trellis, okay? Then you're going to get the Art Deco coming up in June. How gorgeous is that? You're going to get those beautiful feathers coming up in August. We've also got the Rococo Damask coming up in October. And do you know what? I haven't included 2 in the auto ship so that it's not that expensive.
That's
so
right.
It's a lot more inexpensive. You get a brand new colour of foil each time and you get a new foil background.
Now remember, in the original, this first shipment, you have choices. You can choose the classic ornate or the contemporary, right?
And here's the thing.
Okay,
if you're going
this is
for
contemporary.
both, just buy one of them with the auto ship and one in single ship.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because you'd get the same auto ship twice.
Yeah.
So this, you know I said about doing this onto fabric. What about doing this onto a faux leather and then embossing? So you've done the foiling onto a faux leather and then stitch that into a wash bag. I mean, come on. Talk about uber personalisation. You get this with those large foil monogrammed letters that we had on earlier, and then you could personalise with somebody's initial down here. That, for me, is just as crafty as you can go with foiling.
So if you love the more classic, you choose ornate today.
Yep.
If you want the more modern, we're going for the contemporary, which is where you get the little polka dots as well. So
Who are we
there you
kidding?
go.
We're not going to be able to choose.
I know. It's 008578. It's $11.24 on a credit card. And then remember, if you enroll in the auto ship, it's 4 more shipments at $29.95 with your $3.50 shipping. But Sarah, different, unique, just gives everything an elegance, a sheen, it makes it look more important.
Doesn't it?
Right?
Doesn't it? Now, I've just realised, so all I've done is I've put one of the other designs on to warm up. I realised I put it on for 20 seconds, and if I'm going on to glitter card, which I am, it needs 30 seconds. So I'm going to just put reset, and I'm going to give it another 10. So we're going to get it nice and thoroughly warmed. Get it warm to the right temperature. I'm going to go with the silver holographic foil. Now, we've got loads of extra foils on the website, okay? So if you're going to be able to get any of these, you're always going with your foil face down, and then you're going to go with your glitter card face down as well, right? So we're going to foil onto glitter card now. Right, oh, I've just got a little bit of movement there. Let's just take that in. Now, with the foil press, you get all the accessories. You get the little finger grippers if you didn't want to hold this with your hand. Right. You can get that finish, and doesn't it? I mean, it's just super simple.
Yeah, so if you're getting that foil press machine, you'll get everything, including the tweezers, the shims, the finger grips, the foil rolls as well, your power cord, okay? So all of that included with that separate purchase, and then look at that. I mean, this is why everybody's nuts about foiling now. Glitter card foiled. Then we can take the excess that's left over on in 34 seconds. This is going to be no problem whatsoever. I'm going to put that on to warm it through. No waste.
Let's take this. So what colour was this? This was silver. Let's put this onto like a turquoise. Right?
Last 30 seconds.
Oh,
remember, $5 to ship your entire cart. Any of your Crafter's Companion pieces, you are only paying $5 today. 008578 is your item number as Sarah finishes. Looks like we've run out of time. Sarah, I love you.
Oh, this is wonderful.
And Sarah Anderson coming up next for more crafting, everybody. Thanks for shopping with me. Adios.
Wow, Mom, those are nice. Hey, can I borrow those?
Okay.
Yeah? I'll see you later.
My singular goal is to improve the quality of people's lives. Everything we do is intended to be unlike any other company of our kind. We just make exceptional vitamins so you could have exceptional health. It's not important that you get the products I'm offering, but it's very important that you get the information I'm sharing, because information is the key to being a healthy person.
Hey, are we having fun yet? It's our big crafting event here at HSN. In fact, it's our first one of the year, so Happy New Year. Maybe you're getting inspired. Maybe you're starting some new projects. Maybe you need some great tools to help you out. We've got a great hour of electronics. My name's Sarah. I'll be your host. Let's do some shopping together. And by the way, if you want to fill your cart, it's only $5 to shop all day long and fill your cart with anything from our shows that we have together this evening. So it's going to be a lot of fun. $5